Hey guys, Terrainoob here. Today I'm going to talk to you about unconventional flocks. Of course you got the regular flocks that's made for flocking that you can buy at your hobby shops or online, and that stuff's great. I'm not saying not to use it, but there are some things you can buy for really cheap that are a great supplement to your flock stash. So I'm going to talk to you about a few of those, and I'll show you a few of them being used. So first, this one is kitty litter. It's really cheap. You can get a whole lot of it for almost nothing. The one thing you want to be careful of is don't get the clumping kind, because it'll melt when you get it wet, when you paint it. So make sure you get the non-clumping. The next thing we've got is parsley flakes. This is great for deadfall under trees and forested areas. Thyme. It's just another herb. This stuff is also great for deadfall under trees. Mixing the parsley and the thyme together works really well. You've seen this in my other videos. This is dried tea leaves out of a used tea bag. This stuff is also great for deadfall areas. The three of these mixed together make a really good deadfall flock. The next thing we got here is just some decorative sand. This stuff. I find this in dollar stores all the time. That much sand for $1 is hard to beat. You can use that for paths. If you mix it with the kitty litter and put it at the bottom of hills, it looks like gravel runoff, so that's really good. This is pea gravel for a little bit larger stones. Again, I find this in the decorative aisles of dollar stores. You get a big old thing of pea gravel for $1. That's pretty good. These are decorative rocks. There's gray and white. These are good for modeling boulders. Again, dollar stores will carry this stuff a lot of times, so really inexpensive to get this kind of stuff. This is kind of cool if you're doing like fantasy type stuff. These are acrylic pieces, great for crystals. I got them in a big old bag. Now these are a little more expensive than the other things, but still, you can get these in discount stores, dollar stores. They make them actually in a number of colors. Now you can use washes, acrylic washes on them, to kind of color them up a little bit, but they also make them in like reds and yellows and oranges and stuff like that. So they're really good for like crystals and stuff like that. The next thing I got is really unconventional. This is the inside of a bean bag. So if you can imagine, these are really good. You paint them up different colors, and you can use them for oranges and apples and stuff like that. Put them on top of a barrel and paint them. They could be apples. They actually look kind of cool unpainted too, for like dragon eggs or something like that. Pretty cool. So my girls just ripped up a bean bag, and I happened to see this stuff as I was cleaning it up. Thought that'd be really good flock or decoration. Something else to use, isn't really flock, but something good to have on hand. This is just pine bark. You can pick this up at hardware stores. They sell it in huge bags. I got some walking around in parking lots. Sometimes you'll find this stuff where they've got the medians, and they've got tons of it down there. Pick up a piece or two, and don't go pick up bags of it, but a piece or two nobody's gonna miss. You paint this up with some gray paint, some dry brush, and it's great looking like shale rock, and you stack a bunch of them up. Terrainaholic actually has a video on doing this stuff, and it looks really cool. And one other thing I want to show you is this just moss, wood moss. It's got all kinds of nice little stick bits in it, and it's just a woody mossy stuff. Not the same kind of stuff that I've seen sold from like Woodland Scenics, but it's more of a kind of a swampy type feel to it. Got kind of a ferny, swampy feel. So that's the phlox I wanted to show you. So I'll show you a couple of uses of those. Like here you can see those are some of the gray rocks that I had. The kitty litter, you can see that works really well. This is just paint with that decorative sand in it to texture the paint, you know, and I don't mind using that sand because it's so cheap. And then something else, here's some more, another thing I'm doing for my kids, Shrek's house here. But since this is a kind of a swampy area, you know, there's the tea and some of the thyme right there. There's some of that marshy moss that I was showing you. Works really good here. Some of the moss back there. There's some more of the tea. I still have to put grass up here, but and you can see here. See, I actually have some of the kitty litter that's clumping, and you can see what it does. It kind of melts a little bit. I mean, you can get away with it. But just be aware that it is going to kind of melt a little bit when you paint it. So, you know, there's some unconventional flock to think about. Keep your eyes open for stuff because you never know what you can use it for. So, hey, if you got any comments or questions, just leave me a post, and thanks for watching.